Hi. So I've been getting some questions about what is four chord. So I'm going to walk you through what it is and how to make it. Four chord is exactly what it sounds like. It is four threads that are twisted together to create a gimp cord. Now, normally we use this for buttonholes. So when we're making a hand sewn buttonhole, the inside edge of that buttonhole that we wrap all of our threads around is going to be a gimp cord. It's really stiff, it holds its shape, and it will last hundreds of years, maybe not hundreds, but it'll last 100 years at least, if you sew it properly and if you're using a high quality material. So you'll normally see gimp threads made out of silk. Sometimes you'll see it in linen or cotton. I've been using it in my work lately for embroidery, and I've been doing some traditional leather binding stitches around my mushrooms using a gimp cord instead of a leather lace because I like that embroidered quality of it. But it really does come from tailoring, and I will show you how to make one. So we're going to need a couple of things to do our four chord gimp thread. You're going to need something to make the cord in. I like to use the silk buttonhole twist for most of my buttonholes. On the mushrooms, I've been using size 8 cotton pearl from DMC, which looks like this. You've probably seen it in the craft aisle for making friendship bracelets and things. It's about the same weight as buttonhole twist, so it makes a similar sized cord, but it has a very different sheen and different quality to it. The nice thing about this buttonhole twist is that it does not stretch. It is great for buttonholes. It comes on cards probably enough to do, I don't know, maybe a dozen buttonholes, dozen 1 inch to 3/4 inch buttonholes. This is one of the buttonholes made out of this twist. If you're not making buttonholes, though, none of that matters, and it's all about finding the material that's right for your project. You're also going to need some beeswax because we want to heavily wax these, and we're going to press that in with our irons. After you've waxed your buttonhole twist, you want to take it to your iron and just run it under a hot iron to embed the wax into your twist. It will ever so slightly darken the color. So you can see, I think this is the twist I used for this one. You can see that it's a couple shades darker. Um, if you're working with black like I am on this, that doesn't really matter. So, but if you're making buttonhole twist or buttonholes, it's really good idea to go a shade lighter than what you actually need it to be because the beeswax will darken it slightly. And then the last thing you're going to need is a sleeve board or something heavy that you can pin your buttonhole twist to. I like to use a sleeve board because I can put a little safety pin on here and then wrap my twist around it. So to get started, go ahead and just select a buttonhole twist. And you want to grab 4 times as much twist as you're going to need, plus a little extra. I'm not using this for anything specific, so I'm going to just grab, let's say, an arm's length of twist, because that's all I'm going to need. And then you want to wrap your twist around your pin point so that you've got 2 raw edges down on one side and it's wrapped around here. Now to do your 4 chord, you're just going to take these and twist them together. And you want to twist them outrageously tight. So go, 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 go until you cannot possibly twist anymore without the cord bunching up on itself. So I'm going to keep twisting, keep twisting. If you put any slack in the tension while you're doing this, you want it to start doing this. You want it to start wanting to bunch up on itself. Keep it really nice and tight. Twist a little bit more. I can still get a little bit more twist in there. The more you twist, the tighter tension you're going to get as you're working on this. Be really cautious not to do what I just did and let it slip. You want to keep it really nice and twisted. All right. So I can't go anymore because it's starting to curl up on itself, and that's when I know it's ready. So I'm going to put my finger in the middle and bring this up to the top. I'm going to keep my thumb held against the pin, and I'm going to kind of release this and let it twist together. And I'm going to help it start twisting along so that it doesn't get angry at me. Excellent. And now I have some 4 chord that's all nice and twisted together. And we can unpin our end, and I like to go ahead and just give it a knot to make sure nothing wants to untwist on me so that it will all hold nicely together, and then I'm going to wax it. I'm going to just run this through my wax a couple of times. And once I get it nice and heavily waxed, medium to heavy, I will just take my iron and I will run a hot iron over the top of it nice and slow, no steam, and you'll have a 4-cord Gimp thread ready to go.